Welcome. Welcome to Wins News. I am your friend and host Amit Roy. Today I want to inform to you about growing tension in Bangladesh. That is anti-India and boycott India campaigns. And I'm not worried about that only. I'm only worried about that Indians are not understanding the depth of the matter. Yet, it is a Chinese design and it has a very deep-rooted impact. Not only it is culminated in boycotting Indian products, but to topple the government. I am explaining how. Please like me, subscribe my channel and share it. Now I want to tell you how boycott India campaign has so many ramifications. Apparently it looks some people are boycotting Indian products. But it is not that simple. It has a very deep rooted, impact. Number one, from India, if you see Bangladesh, you can see this strategic significance. And from Bangladesh to India, you see, Bangladesh imports all its food items, rice, pulses, onions, fruits, and so many things, plus medicine. And a lot of Bangladeshis come to India for treatment, etc., etc. Now, look, these are the things. If you Bangladeshis are talking about self-reliant, that's not a bad idea. But Bangladesh is a heavily populated country and in comparison, land is very few. So, if Bangladesh goes for a rapid, you know, expansion in the food grain cultivation and all, they will not be succeeded because the land is very limited. And here is the point. Here is the point. It's very sentimental. Bangladeshis have no business acumen because it's mostly a labor class culture and country. Like West Bengal. Like West Bengal is a black hole. Similarly, Bangladesh is little better. And but they have no business culture. So that is very dangerous. They don't understand the impact. In South Asia, I am telling you with responsibility. If you want to topple a government, you create food crisis. In '69, communists did the same thing with the help of Russians and Chinese in West Bengal to bring communists back into power or install communists into power. Similar things they're planning in Bangladesh to overthrow Hasina government. If Bangladesh, with this campaign, they can create a chaos and anarchy. Food crisis will lead to anarchy. Definitely. Because they are in the food level, you see, hot rice and fish and that kind of stage. They have not gone beyond that. And so if that is created, definitely that will change the government. Look, there are few people, those who are doing this. I'll name them. One is certainly Pinaki Bhattacharya. A communist agent, family is communist, entire ecosystem is communist. And they are hand in hand with Islamic fundamentalists and jihadists. They are the ones who are doing it. There are certain deep roots. You see, that's telling that consumer goods should be stopped, medicine should be stopped. People should not come to India for medication and medical attentions, hospitals. Now, can Bangladesh live without India? I don't think so. I don't think so. It will take a lot of time to reach that stage of Indian medical facility and doctors, because Indian doctors are really much better. Even today I am saying there are a lot of backdoor entries in medical schools and all, but still they're better than many other South Asian countries. Besides, it's very cheap. You send him to Malaysia, he's prescribing to send him to Malaysia and China, etc. But you add the airfare and all, cost is very high. So you cannot replace India. Secondly, it's talking FMCG business. And that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. But you have to be competitive and quality conscious. Secondly, he's talking interestingly. Look how many evil their mind is. Pinaki Bhattacharya is not a friend of Bangladeshis. He is a Hindu as a, self-destructive, nihilist kind of person. He is a dangerous person, I must say. And he's telling what India can do, why we cannot do, provoking inferiority complex and breeding this inferiority complex. They and anti-Hindu sentiments. If their main target is the Hindus. So if they can strike a communal right, that's his plan. That's his plan. In '64, they did that with the help of communists. KGB and Chinese together made a riot in '63, '64, huge riot, and that helped communists in West Bengal. A similar thing they are doing, so that people have a strife in Bangladesh, and Bangladesh economy tumbles. We have seen few months ago the price of onion was a big issue in Bangladesh. So this is just an indicator. Secondly, they are coming in the strategic thing. Now they are telling Indian government has interfered in Bangladesh election and install Hasina. What the hell they are talking about that? Bangladeshi people have elected her. I'm not saying Hasina is perfect, but you have to admit Hasina has improved Bangladesh's lot. You look at the garment industry and all, it is Hasina's credit. Now this man, Bhattacharjee, has a deep link with Chinese intelligence. And Chinese intelligence in the same time had a link with BNP. And they are trying to bring back BNP. So that's the point. That's the point. And using lots of abusive word to Hasina, Sheikh Hasina, without thinking she's a lady. You can criticize her, but you have to follow some decorum. You cannot call her a public woman, street taxi. But Bangladeshis are not doing much to this man, or not Indians are doing. Now again, I'm telling you one more strategic interest. India has a look-is policy, and they need Bangladeshi ports to enter in their own country in the northeast, and China doesn't want that. So they are trying to stop Indian entry into India's own land, creating fomenting an anti-India sentiment inside Bangladesh. And India's look-is policy should be stopped. That's the point of view. Besides, if India is gone, they can pour their substandard goods into Bangladesh. That's the policy. Because in long run, China won't be able to survive in any business, communist China. They don't understand business. They can sabotage business. That's their plan. This is how they work. But main aim is to create mayhem inside Bangladesh and topple Hasina government. I don't know what Indians are doing. I don't know. But this man, Pinaki Bhattacharjee, is also lashing out the United States of America. I've seen that. He's involving in United States of America. In everything. Telling the United States wants to topple Sheikh Hasina. United States never wanted to topple Sheikh Hasina. United States appreciates Sheikh Hasina government. Yeah, if you have some problem, we'll criticize you. All right. But end of the day, Sheikh Hasina has not done anything that has, that would create anger in United States. Yes, she has done something with yuan and all. That was because her stupid advisors, because she played with yuan and wanted to replace dollar partially. But they will understand it. They are not that foolish, their advisors. He is telling that her advisors are pimps and rapists. That kind of thing they are telling. And, people must take action against this nihilist, anarchist, this kind of communist. He should be totally probed. And I am sure Indian government is not doing enough to understand this kind of culprits. Because, we must not let Sheikh Hasina go. Because that will give way to fundamentalists and jihadis to capture Bangladesh. Plus, they will shield Chinese interest. We have seen that in Pakistan. So, this is my humble submission. Time has come to think it over, how India's northeast can be secured. Because during insurgency days, all Chinese-backed insurgents were taken shelter in Bangladesh, and BNP was supporting that. Hasina government has removed them. So Hasina is an eye shot to Chinese. Whatever China says, she has stood alone to stop communist influence and try to stop Chinese influence, at least against India, whatever she could do. So this has to be taken into consideration. If that happens, how India East will be totally in jeopardy if she goes away, and or this dispensation goes away or kicked out by coup and all. They are fomenting also a coup. They do hand in hand. Before we have seen like that. You see, China tried to make a coup. So this is my humble submission. Please like me and subscribe me and take action, take action, take action. Time is right. Time is right now. Thank you very much.